Yo, what's going on, guys? Back here with another banger video, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing what I think will happen in the Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 finale.
Before I get into the video, I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, so make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss one of my daily uploads. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, where we talk about all topics involving Cobra Kai, link in the description below. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video.
Before I get into the details, I just want to say there's going to be a lot of leaks in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you might have to dip out. Alright, if you're still here, then you want to see the leaks. So, there has been an image circling of the Dojo Riot, which happens at the end of Part 2, and which is allegedly the finale. There's a giant riot, and all the dojos are fighting. So, in this photo here, we have a couple characters. We have Devin and Kenny, who look to be trying to escape the brawl. Kai, who is the captain of the Italian dojo. You have Daniel and the ref on the right side. You have Yoon, who's kind of not doing anything. Johnny seems to be looking at Sensei Wolf, so they could be fighting. And then you have Tori next to Miguel, and Quan next to Axel. So, here's my theory on what I think is going to happen here. For some reason, Robbie and Sam don't seem to be here. They might be beside Yoon or behind Yoon, but they're very blurry. That might not be them. So they might not be here for some reason. And also, Hawk doesn't seem to be anywhere. But from the leaks, it said that he's fighting Diego in like another room. So also, Kreese and Silver are apparently fighting in another room, not in the main stage. So what I think is actually going to happen here is a 1v1v1 between Miguel, Quan, and Axel. Now, the reason I say this is because they're all in the middle of the circle, so they're obviously all going to be fighting, and Axel has his hands up. Quan is literally right next to him, and we know that Quan doesn't like Axel from the little clip that Cobra Kai released, so why would they be standing next to each other if they weren't fighting? And Miguel, he's probably just fighting some fodder, but I think eventually he will run into the two and join them in their fight. Now here is where the big finale comes in. So this is basically like, it's just a 1v1v1. There's no sides, they're all fighting together. And I think it'll just be even. And maybe even Miguel and Quan would team up to try to beat Axel, because obviously Axel's the biggest threat. So like at some point they might team up, but like it's not gonna be the whole fight. Like just like a little like a single attack. They would just like attack Axel at the same time, but they wouldn't be like teaming up, you know. But so they would all be fighting, and eventually someone would grab the knife. I've mentioned in multiple videos about the knife that Kreese has. Kreese drops it in the riot, and Quan picks it up. So at first, when I saw this photo, I was potentially thinking that Quan would kill Axel. But apparently Axel is in most of this Part 3 episodes, so I couldn't kill him off. But Quan apparently isn't, so I still think it's possible for Quan to die. It's either Quan or Kreese. If Quan were to die, it could be on Axel's hands. Now here's my theory. Quan has the knife, and Axel somehow takes it from him, or Axel picks up the knife from the ground, not Quan. And he's using it against Miguel and Quan, and Axel, who has the knife now, tries to stab Miguel, but either, I don't know why I just thought of this, Quan could sacrifice himself, but he wouldn't do that. Why would he do that? He doesn't really like Miguel. So I think, like, Axel will be about to kill Miguel, or about to try to stab Miguel, because Axel about to crash. I already feel like Axel about to crash out. Like, he's going to be calm at the beginning, and then, since he gets abused by, what's-his-face, Sensei Wolf, Then he crashed out by the end of the season. He's going to crash out here. He's going to try to stab Miguel. And Quan's going to, like, kick him or something to get Axel's attention away from Miguel. And then Axel will stab Quan. And then, like, just as Axel stabs Quan, Miguel comes in and, like, knocks Axel out. So, Quan's on the ground. Axel's knocked out. And Miguel sees Quan's dead body. And this is why Miguel is crying, because he is like, if I was only a second faster, then Quan would have died. Yeah, this is my theory. No, this is very unlikely. This is like a complete brain rot theory in my opinion, but I think it's just fun. But I really made this to kind of think of a different scenario where Quan dies, because apparently Quan falls on the knife and dies. Like, how do you drop a knife so it stands straight up, and then you conveniently miss, like, a flipping kick and land directly on it? Like, that's just so clunky, and I was just like, let's just think of a different way that could happen. But yeah, what do y'all think about this? Obviously, this theory is just bombastically atrocious, but what do y'all think about it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see y'all in the next one.